Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Ogre Battle in 2024. So let's go ahead and have a look at what we did. So I made a couple new units here. I made this unit, which you will note has a cleric, and each of these Valkyries in the front is equipped with a holy weapon. Or at least what I think is a holy weapon. I think the Dragon Claw is holy. We're going to find out. The Rune Axe definitely is. So they'll be gaining some alignment. The Cleric will be gaining some alignment. These two in the back, they will not be gaining alignment, but they will be gaining levels. Once we've got them where we want them, we've got another unit down here, and we have this Cleric here, so she will be gaining alignment as well. And if we have any issues with these two Valkyries, we could change them into Clerics. We could do the same with, other Amazons that we have. But, we'll see how that goes. So for right now, I think what I would like to do is remove this character. And add another fighter. Okay, we got a Valkyrie down there. Yeah, I might add a Valkyrie. Okay. So let's go ahead and head to Progrom Forest. So, super interesting backstory here. This guy, Kapella, he wanted to prove his loyalty to the Empire, so when a bunch of refugees fled into the forest, he set it on fire, and then used a seance spell to make this army of the dead. So he is not a great dude. Okay, so we definitely want Ellie to be up here. We want Eileen also. And in addition to that, let's get Simmons to just kind of be hanging out over here. So this is going to be our first encounter with ghosts and skeletons. The interesting thing about ghosts and skeletons is that their alignment is always 0. So you are essentially always going to gain alignment from killing them, unless you're just like way higher level than they are. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, now this guy, he doesn't actually have any ghosts with him, so we are going to intercept with Simmons.
Fight it out.
Kind of see how under-leveled these guys are compared to our other teams. So they are just getting their butts handed to them. Okay, we got one. No problem there. There is a temple over there, so I could go there later, and I might do that. But for right now, I'm going to let these clerics do their thing. Alright, here we go. So if we don't want our cleric to eradicate these undead immediately, we could set to strong, but we're not going to do that. We're going to set to leader for the moment. So you notice our cleric just took out those two undead, no problem. So this is where you can really just skyrocket your cleric's alignment and charisma. It can be a good idea to actually just turn Valkyrie units into clerics so that they'll be able to great to get those alignment gains. So you can do that. It's one thing you can do. So look at that, 73, 79, just off of one fight. That is crazy. I am going to send Simmons over there, even down one member.
Fight it out.
These guys are not messing around. Not at all. Yeah, let's go ahead and just kind of try to finish that off if we can.
Fight it out.
I'm going to go with strong. Alright, excellent. We'll take him over to that temple later and resurrect those two guys. Or maybe not. We might just put him back on the base, or in the base. So again, I'm not really too concerned with alignment managing here. I'm going to get as much high alignment as I can for my female units, but outside of that, I'm not going to be messing around with it too much.
Fight it out.
Let's switch to strong. So I believe Berserkers have among the highest strength growth of the early promotable classes in the game. It's between them and Beast Tamers. But I like Berserkers a lot better. They're a lot more well-rounded. Beast Tamers they have kind of low defense, and they just get absolutely destroyed by magic. Whereas Berserkers aren't quite as bad. Okay, let's go ahead and... I really don't want to retreat from a fight, but I may have to here. Every time you retreat, you lose 1 point of charisma. So, as you can see there, we are not doing anything against those ghosts, or those skeletons. Totally useless. Only wholly aligned weapons can hurt them. Okay, I think we're actually going to have to retreat. Because if they kill the Lord, it's all over.
Fight it out.
Alright, and here we go. Got him. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and use a potion.
Fight it out.
Alright, guess we didn't really need to use that potion. That's alright. Let's switch to weak. One thing you really want to avoid doing is killing the leader while high sky units are still alive, because the high sky units will just retreat back to base and come right back. And again, in this game, you know, you might think you need to grind, but you really don't. So there you go. He's just on his own, on the ground. He can't do too much. So I can just go right over here
Fight it out.
and take him out. Alright. Let's see. Level 7. Alright, not too bad. Right where we want to be. Might just send Simmons back into the base. What's this guy doing? Okay. Okay, let's try to get Whitney out there. See if they can maybe finish off some units. We don't want to necessarily engage with them, but we will finish off units with them.
Fight it out.
So here we're fighting Hellhounds and a Berserker, so again, just a great place to raise alignment if that's what you're into. All of these units have low alignment, so killing them will give you even more of an alignment boost than you would normally get. So for us, that's not a big deal because we're high level enough to where most of that is going to be negated. And plus, our Berserkers already have low enough alignment anyway, so that actually gaining a few points isn't a big deal for them. So I'm not worried about it right now. Okay, let's go ahead and send our Lord back to the base. See if we can get over here. Maybe come in on this side.
Fight it out.
Okay, so we do have some magical weapons, so this shouldn't be too big a deal for us unless we get stunned. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Can't complain. Okay, I want to see how our cleric's alignment is doing. Alright, yeah, 89 and 91 already. That is crazy. Alright, so let's head up here.
Fight it out.
So our cleric is pretty much set up for the rest of the game now. She won't need to do too much of anything in terms of alignment management. Awesome possum. I've always kind of found it to be the case that gaining alignment... Oh, alright, blood spell. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So we're going to have a vampire pretty soon.
Fight it out.
That is cool. This early in the game, getting a vampire with a low alignment army, perfect. Alright, awesome possum. So, if you're looking for items, a good thing to do is to make Canopus the leader of one of your units. He's got 68 luck right there, pretty high. See, our Lord has 50, 43, 45, 52. So, luck influences the drop rate. Let's go ahead and soften them up with our Lord unit.
Fight it out.
Now, one thing we will be doing on this map is we will be getting imps. You can find them in the mountains here, and I definitely want to get at least maybe 2 imps. They're great characters. Love having them around. Especially for an evil playthrough. Alright, send our Lord unit back to base. Send out Whitney.
Fight it out.
Alright, let's go with the... let's go with Strong, actually. Alright, this shouldn't be a huge deal. Should be able to handle this. Unless we miss all the time. Okay, see, now that's something you kind of want to avoid, because this is a flying unit. Okay, do we get another attack? I don't think we do. So I'm going to use that death card. So when you use the death card like that, this unit doesn't actually get experience for that kill. Your Lord unit does. Which is all well and good. But it's definitely something to be aware of. Okay, so I'm going to send Ellen or Eileen to intercept this wizard unit.
Fight it out.
Let's go with leader. And they can miss. That can happen. Man, twice in a row. Brutal. Okay, let's retreat. Okay, cure potion.
Fight it out.
Alright, got it. So you can actually recruit ghosts and skeletons here if you want, and they are super powerful. They're extremely powerful early game when you're really not fighting a lot of clerics. But I mean, they're another one of those units that I just kind of think you know, puts the game on easy mode. And they don't particularly scale well into the late game. Okay, let's send out our Lord unit.
Fight it out.
kind of soften these guys up a little bit. Really didn't think they were going to just destroy that unit that fast. Okay, so maybe keep the Lord unit back for a minute. Okay, 60, 58, not too bad. Okay, doing just fine. That's really where you want to be with a unit like this. Super high charisma, low alignment. Let's just wait for a second. Yeah, we'll let Ellie handle those.
Fight it out.
Not a problem there. So having magical weapons equipped when you're fighting golems is a huge thing. So normally golems resist most physical damage, but if you got magic weapons equipped, then you are good to go. You can cut right through that stuff. That's kind of another reason why in this game golems are not the best. So number one, you can't promote them, right? So if you get a stone golem, it's a stone golem forever, no matter what. You can get iron golems and other kind of golems later on, but you can't just upgrade them, which means if you use golems, stone golems, you're kind of just stuck with them for a while, and then you have to get rid of them and trade them out for something else. So I'm just not really a big fan. Theoretically, the Dollmaster class boosts Golem strength, but I've never known it to make that big of a difference. So they're just kind of an overall underwhelming unit. I think they might be fun for a challenge run one day. Alright, getting there. Okay, let's send out Whitney to clean up.
Fight it out.
So when you've got lower level units like this, you know, fighting and gaining a lot of experience and potentially a lot of alignment really fast. Oh man, that is not good. So you may end up with a situation where you will gain a lot of alignment early on, and then you'll have to go back and lose that alignment later. Nope. Okay.
Fight it out.
When those witches, when they make their stuns, it can be pretty brutal. let's turn it down to weak. We want to try to take out that that worm if we can. So once he's out, we shouldn't have a big problem taking out this beast tamer. Alright, let's go ahead and use a potion and hope he doesn't retreat. Because if he does, he's got a high-flying unit, and there's just not much we can do about that. I might save that blood spell, actually. I might save it for a unit that we're going to get in the slums of Zenobia. Or I could use it on Lans, I suppose. Alright, that's not great. Alright, that did not go as expected. Potions. Let's go ahead and put on at least one of those. Oh, let's use one more. Why not?
Fight it out.
So there's a town around here where you can go to get a Mystic Mace, which is a wholly aligned, good aligned weapon. It can destroy ghosts. The issue is you've got to go and get it and then potentially defend a town that's like way over on the other side of the map. So I may do that and I may not, I'm not sure. Alright, how are we doing here? 5. Okay, 4, 4. Alright, not too bad. Got a dull mage with a couple ninjas and a dude with a couple ghosts. So I think first of all, let's send out Ellie to deal with those guys.
Fight it out.
And then we'll send out Ellen to deal with the other unit. You know, I'm not sure why I have that soldier in the back row, or that fighter in the back row. I should probably move him up to the front. we go.
Fight it out.
Alright, we're gonna have to chase down that doll mage. Okay, so get leader, that works, that's fine. Okay, excellent. Okay. Very cool. Okay, and we see that she's already up to 88.95, way more than she will ever need. So no problem there. Alright, where's this guy going? Looks like he's going down towards this town. Let's see if we can stop him before he gets there. Nope, maybe he's not.
Fight it out.
Okay. Should be able to handle this. Okay, cool. How about this guy? He's got those two ninjas. Let's send this unit up here.
Fight it out.
Oh, alright. Neutral character. So the thing is, I don't really care about skeletons or ghosts in this playthrough. Now, normally that would be a great character to try to recruit, but I'm just not really jiving with it on this playthrough. Okay, so now she's at 96, 100. She is totally fine. Nothing more to do there. So let's get Ellie down here to deal with this doll mage and those ninjas. Actually, yes, I do want to return her unit to the headquarters because there's nothing more for her to do.
Fight it out.
May end up switching around the classes on some of these characters. I might make some of the Valkyries into clerics, depending on how many more undead units there are out there. If we've already taken out most of them, then I'm not worried about it. But if there's a lot more, may as well just turn them into clerics. Alright, let's send Whitney down here. quite pan out. But I believe these guys are still a little bit higher level than we are. And the ninjas, anyway, are low alignment units. The Doll Master, not so much, but the ninjas are low alignment. So, regardless, it's still a good thing for our Valkyries to get those kills. Now, for the Doll Mage, it would be better if our Beast Tamer or Soldier did it, but you know, our Valkyrie got it, so you know, it is what it is. Now let's check their alignments. Okay, doing just fine. Okay. And yeah, I think I'm going to need to change her into a cleric. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to change her into a cleric. We are going to change leader. We're going to change her into a Valkyrie. We're going to change him into a Berserker. And that will be our group. So she needs to go in the back, and back, and front, 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 because she still has that holy weapon. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. So hopefully we'll get to fight a couple more undead units, so she can kind of get some of that alignment up that she needs.
Fight it out.
So when you're dealing with like 10 or 15 or 20 units, like you would kind of normally be doing in a traditional playthrough, then you need to be, you know, alignment manipulating a lot of units, which you can do. It's definitely doable just within the main story without grinding, but you know, it's more difficult. You have to do more of it. With this playthrough, I'm going to be using a smaller amount of units, so really I don't foresee having to manipulate alignment a whole lot along the way anyway. I should get to where I want to be just kind of naturally, and just by kind of paying attention to what's going on. Send Whitney up there.
Fight it out.
Oh man, these guys are not in for a good time. You know, it may be a good idea to turn that Valkyrie into a cleric and go out undead hunting. Alright, as much as I don't like to do this, we're actually going to retreat. Okay, I'm gonna have to... yeah, let's put Musashi out there.
Fight
Yeah,
it
I
out.
figured that might happen. Didn't really plan that one out as well as I should have. But I did need to have Musashi out anyway. Because I need him to go down here and try to get some imps. There's a doll mage coming this way. Some demons. Okay, and some ghosts. Alright, we'll have Ambrose tackle these. Have Whitney come in and mop up any remains, if there are any.
Fight it out.
Alright, not too bad. Keep that going. We don't really need for that to be
Fight it
happening.
out.
Okay. So now I want to send Whitney in to kind of mop that up, if I can. So hopefully that guy doesn't just retreat. Okay, good. He's not retreating. Let's send Musashi up here.
Fight it out.
this on lockdown as long as we don't miss all the time, which we have been doing. Okay, one down. Alright, excellent. Okay, no, we don't want to do that. We do want to send Whitney's unit back to base. No. Alright, let's have Ambrose. Or maybe Ambrose.
Fight it out.
Not really sure. Let's have her take out these ghosts or skeletons, whichever they happen to be. Alright, good stuff. One for each. And again, if we didn't have a holy weapon equipped, we wouldn't have been able to do that. See how that alignment's going. Okay. Alignment's up. 54, 84, okay, 66, 79, not too bad. Definitely on the right track.
Fight it out.
And if you don't get all of the alignment gains that you need in Progrom Forest, not a big deal. There's plenty more ghosts in this game. No reason to have to, you know, grind it in Progrom. Okay. This might get tricky. I am going to see if Musashi can catch up to this guy, because I know where he's going. So let's see if we can catch him. Because I don't think we'll be able to with Ambrose. 50, 54. Okay, he should be able to change now. Let's turn him into a... okay, that's not good. Let's turn him into a... What are his stats? Okay, he can be a beast tamer for right now. Get some extra strength. And then once his alignment lowers a little bit, I think it only needs to go down 1 point. Then he can, you know, start being one of the real classes that he needs to be. Maybe a ninja. Okay, yeah, she's not going to be able to do that. So she can go back up here. Or not, she could go over this way. Gotta make sure these ninjas don't make it anywhere.
Fight it out.
Now I don't know if Musashi is going to be able to catch this guy. We're just going to have to find out. So hopefully our Beast Tamer gets a kill in this fight. One more point of alignment down, and he'll be able to be a ninja. So it's really kind of a it's a mixed bag. Trying to decide on whether to go ninjas or berserkers first. In the end, I think ninja masters are much better than black knights overall, but berserkers have a much higher strength gain. So you're kind of, you know, you have to look at it from the end game perspective, but also the current perspective. Okay, looks like he's gonna try to retreat. And I do not want him to do that. So I'm gonna try to keep that from happening.
Fight it out.
Okay. Awesome. So Musashi was able to catch him. So high-flying types are much, much faster than low-flying types. Awesome. Alright, let's head back up this way. And I may not get those imps right now. I may come back for those.
Fight it out.
Let's head back up this way. Alright, now what is going on with this wizard over here? What's he doing? It looks like he's retreating. So if he's retreating, we may want to start attacking, being a little bit more aggressive. There he is. Alright, let's have Ambrose take care of this one first.
Fight it out.
And then hopefully we can send in Whitney to mop up afterwards. Those berserkers are no joke. Berserkers and beast tamers, huge strength gains. Question is, can we... No, we can't. Okay, so Musashi's gonna have to take this one out also. Should be able to catch him. So I didn't really want that to happen. I believe I pressed the wrong button in order to pause it, but
Fight it out.
I think we're just going to retreat immediately. Maybe do a little bit of damage to this guy. Then just retreat. Okay, we're probably not going to be able to catch that demon, so we'll just have to kind of get him when he comes back around. Okay, let's retreat. And let's just go back this way. Ambrose. Let's go up here. I think we can afford to be a little more aggressive right now.
Fight it out.
Not really sure where that wizard is going. What he's trying to do. If I'd planned this out a little bit better, I don't think I would have chosen to fight on a water square or water tile, but that's kind of how it ended up. So another thing you can do, if you have over-leveled units, and you don't want to go through all the trouble of promoting your low-level units and getting them a bunch of high alignment that they don't necessarily need, you can just recruit units by using towns, and they'll be 2 levels lower than your unit leader.
Fight it out.
So let's say you got like a 10th level berserker, then you might get some 8th level fighters. So you won't have to go through all that trouble of, leveling them up and gaining all that alignment that you might not necessarily want. Okay, excellent. Perfect. That is exactly how we wanted that to go. Let's have a look at their alignment. Okay, so Charisma's high, alignment not so much, 58. So I think we're going to have to keep Ambrose around. Okay, not bad, not bad. I think that, yeah, that's Muse level right there. I think Muses need at least 70 alignment, so she should be good. Okay, he's down to 49. Let's see if he can change class. Ninja, okay. He is going to be a ninja. Perfect. Okay, how about this guy? So these are level 7. Okay, I want to try something really quick. I want to see if these will even give her an alignment change. Okay, Ambrose, head out this way.
Fight it out.
So her alignment is currently 58. Let's see if it raises or lowers, because they're 2 levels lower, but they're undead, so she should still be gaining alignment. Alright, perfect. Okay, let's see. Wow, so she just killed 2 undead, and she only got 2 alignment up. That is crazy. Alright, so we'll probably need to just kind of keep her in the back row, or out of combat until we get to, like, the Balmoran Ruins, or Anatolia, or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to send her back here. Let's send Whitney over here.
Fight it out.
Let's go with strong. So a really good thing about ninjas and ninja masters is, as long as you have the charisma needed to meet the class, you can just bottom out your alignment if you want, which is super useful and super helpful if you just end up, really messing with your alignment and getting it too low, which is a thing that you can do. Alright, this guy's retreating. We don't necessarily want that.
Fight it out.
Being kind of a neutral character? Well, that is not good, because I don't think we have any way to deal with those. Oh wait, no, okay. Just the regular enemy that we wanted. And these guys are really not strong. Awesome, perfect. Mass summons, not bad. Okay, let's send it back up here. And Whitney, sorry, not Whitney, Musashi, why don't you go down and look for an imp really quick? Hopefully that's all of their units, except for that one demon. We'll just kind of wait for him to do his thing. I'm going to send out my Lord's unit. There's a town over here that we need to liberate. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back up here. around here somewhere. Somewhere on the top.
Fight it out.
Okay, did I change that Valkyrie to a cleric? I don't think I did. No, I did not. Okay, so we're really in a situation right now where we can't hurt this thing, so may as well try to persuade it. Okay. We have a ghost on our side. And now, just in case we run into any more, let's turn her into a cleric. Alright, he is coming our way. Let's see, Ambrose. Yeah, I think Ambrose has probably had about enough for today. We got one Valkyrie up to 70. She's at 60, that's not terrible. She can definitely bring it up later. And one at 93, okay. So not too bad. Let's go ahead and get her to return to base. And then edit units. Let's go ahead and remove some of her items that she won't be needing anymore. So now we know that the Dragon's Claw is a holy weapon. Super useful to know. Okay, so he's doing good, doing good. Okay, she's up to 100. Now, one thing I do want to do is that Lons, yeah, okay. So that's Lons. So we are going to turn Lons into a vampire. And then we are going to make him the leader of a unit. And the reason we're going to do this is so that he can go out and recruit some more units for us. Alright, let's get Musashi on this guy.
Fight it out.
Yeah, Musashi's a unit, no joke. If we can get these guys to level 10, then we are going to have some sorcerers on our hands, which is going to be super nice. Or at least some mages. move him back up to the base and see if we can finish these guys off with Whitney's unit. Get him a few levels. There we go. Okay, let's see how this goes. Alright, so luckily the Berserker is in the back row, so he only gets one attack. Okay, one down. And two down. And they still won. Crazy. Alright, let me go ahead and use a potion. So the good thing about training units up from level 1 is that usually they end up with much higher charisma than you would get if you just kind of took one and recruited them. So if you recruit, it can be kind of a pain to raise that charisma, whereas if you train them up from low levels, they'll probably have that higher charisma, but you may have to do some alignment manipulation, depending on what you want them to be. Okay, awesome. I think there's only one left. I could be wrong, but I think that's the case. Okay, there should be a temple around here somewhere that will give me a mystic mace if I go there. I may or may not pick up the treasures on this particular visit. I might come back for those. I might come back for the treasures and the imps. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's this one. So I'm going to go ahead and liberate that. Liberation. Even though I don't really want to.
Thank you.
Okay. Nope, it was not that one. Which means it has to be this one. And I know we've still got some enemies on the map. There's at least one. I just don't know where he is. I am going to send Musashi to go find him.
Thank you.
I have no idea how my reputation is this high. Okay, here we go. White Magic Staff. Mystic Mace. Perfect. alright. That makes sense. That's pretty much what I thought was going to happen. So I am going to hang out up here. Let's go ahead and try to get a few imps, since we're going to be waiting for a minute.
Fight it out.
Okay. Now, I think this guy might be the last enemy, because I think he's the one that we took out last time, and we left the imp, and the imp kind of got away. So let's see if we can take this guy out. It's going to be time to kind of put the slowdown on the Lord's unit pretty soon, I think. Having low alignment is good, but there is such a thing as having too low alignment. Specifically, too low alignment and charisma. Because we do want these berserkers to one day be able to change into Black Knights. I would have preferred to have a lower level unit finish this group off, but that is the way things go sometimes. Alright, not bad. Let's get Musashi. I'll let him mess around over there for a second. Nope, there are more enemy units. Alright, 31, 49. Alright, we can afford to make that happen.
Fight it out.
This map has taken a lot longer than I thought. I don't remember this one being quite so long. But that is the way Ogre Battle goes, I suppose. Some of those longer maps, I mean, it's pretty insane. Specifically, I remember Valley of Castro being super long. It's literally a long map. It is you know, distance-wise, length-wise, actually a very long map. But it takes the enemy units a long time to close the distance. So if you're trying to do that one like this and waiting for the enemy to come to you, you can be there for a long time. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get Musashi to come over. And we're going to try to fight Kapella in the daytime. What? Okay. So apparently, there are still more wizards out there just flying around. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now my reputation's back around where I would have assumed it to be under normal circumstances, so that's not too bad. The question is, where are these people? Where are they? Where are they going? Okay, there he is. Okay, good. He's got 2 skeletons, so our cleric can get a little bit of alignment off this one.
Fight it out.
Okay, and leader. Exactly what we wanted. Alright, let's see what they did for the alignment. Okay, 68, 75, not too bad at all. Alright, so now let's head back and see what we can do against Kapella. Hopefully that is all of the units. Alright, now this guy can be super tough, so I'm not going to fight him at night. I'm going to wait until the next day. And really quick, I am actually going to do a little save. Because this guy can be pretty rough. So he's, normally we don't really want to fight in the daytime, because low alignment units do better at night, but this guy is super low alignment, so the daytime's going to hurt him a lot more than it hurts us. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to take out Kapella.
Fight it out.
Now this guy is tough. He is a mage, which is an upgraded wizard, and he is no joke. Do we have a world? No, we don't. Let's see, fortune, justice. Let's try justice. That hurt. could have done is I could have switched my Lord to the back row. 1 hit point. Alright. Okay. And probably should have switched the Lord to the back row for that one. But that's not how it went down. So really quick, let's change her back to a Valkyrie. Let's see if Musashi can handle this one. Okay, leader. That's gonna hurt. Yep. Alright, all we have to do is hit, which we did. Excellent. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that was it. That was Progrom Forest. We pretty much did what we set out to do. We wanted to get a couple clerics with high alignment and maybe a couple Valkyries as well. And we did that. I don't think we'll get much bonus goth here because we did take a little bit too long. But that's going to be it for today. And next time, we will go ahead to... where are we going next? I think we're going to either Deneb's Garden or the slums of Zenobia. So I will see you then.